have a special guest. She is Olympian, world champ, national champ. I mean, I could go on and on. Unbelievable. Captain of the Boston Fleet. Boston taking on Montreal. First stop of the Takeover Tour. Hilary Knight joins us now. Hilary, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. We are all fangirls right now. Hilary,
True.
as I mentioned, the Takeover Tour. I know it's not the Eras Tour, but it's not bad. The Takeover Tour. Seattle is the first stop of a 9-city Takeover Tour. Can you explain to our viewers what actually is taking place and why is the PWHL doing this?
Yeah, we like to get into different markets. Obviously, we have our original 6 teams in our respective markets, and to be able to introduce new fans to the game and also fans that are fans from afar that get to see us in our equipment, in the flesh, playing amazing hockey. So really excited about this year's Takeover Tour and excited to be in Seattle for one of those stops.
I want to dig into some league news with you. Your team last year was part of the first trade in league history, traded away my beloved Sophie Jakes.
Yep. Oh.
It's okay. But a big trade just went down. 4 players between Ottawa and Toronto. I know you know them well. As a player on another team, how do you watch that from afar and how do you judge the ripple effects to other teams?
Yeah, I mean, a trade is definitely disruptive in its own way. But, you know, I'm a fan of this trade. I really like it. You know, Haley Skamura, Savannah Hartman, I know them very well. I've played obviously against Victoria Bach and Jocelyn Larocque, all great players, but really excited when the trade hit. Obviously, it disrupts the team a little bit and you have to corral everybody and get people back into the fold. But what people might not know is these teams were playing the next day.
There you go. We love the drama. We love the drama. Well, some other drama that affects this game tomorrow. The last time you two met, just a couple of days ago, Catherine Dubois hits Megan Keller. Dubois is suspended. She will not be on the ice tomorrow. There's been physicality in the women's game for a long time, but body checking is coming in. You've had some clinics in the offseason to learn how to give hits, take hits. What's happening with the physicality in the game, and what do you think about the fact that Dubois will not play tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, they're allowing us to play more, and I think in some ways that sort of the rules held us back a little bit from the physicality, the type of pace that we like to play at, and so we're now allowed to have body contact, which makes it a little bit different, but you also have to be respectful of, I guess, the head contact as well, right? And so I know the league's being extremely strict with any head contact, and we were notified of what those rule changes were before the season, and they're carrying them out as they described them to us. And so obviously that's a big player for Montreal not to have, but you know, the suspension's critical when there is head contact in any play out there.
Hilary, I mentioned earlier, you and the Boston Fleet are taking the ice tomorrow, 1 p.m. right here at Climate Pledge Arena to take on Montreal. What can fans expect from this showdown?
Oh my gosh, a really fast-paced game. Obviously, Montreal had our number when we played up at their home, so really looking forward to the crowd here in Climate Pledge. But you know, we're looking for a win on the road. We have a really long road trip, and we need to get 3 points.
When you look at this game tomorrow, too, for fans who maybe haven't watched the PW as closely yet, what I love about the women's game is you're introducing new rules. You're looking at new ways to open up offensively, right? And we know about the jailbreak rule, where if you score a shorthanded goal, the power play is over. Now there's the no escape rule. I like it. I understand not everyone does, but if you're on the ice when your team takes a penalty, you have to stay out there for the first face-off of the penalty kill. Your take.
Yeah, it makes it interesting. A lot of forwards have to learn how to play defense, right? So, you know, it throws the wingers in the blender a little bit, but what an awesome rule for the opposing team to be able to capitalize. So it's a punishment in itself, but you try to win the draw really quickly, get the puck out, and change your players.
Have you guys changed how you practice to prepare for that rule?
Yeah, everybody just has to know what they're doing and one another's responsibilities, especially if a D goes to the penalty box. A forward's got to slide back in there and know how to slash out and whatever we're doing on that particular kill. But we also, you know, traditionally for hockey, you have your PKers, right? And so now everybody needs to know how to penalty kill.
Hilary, we are 3 women here in sports. You've been elevating this game for a long, long time, but I know someone who you used to play against is now behind the Kraken bench, and we've got Caitlin Parker in the development office as well with the Kraken. Just what does that mean to you? What does it say to you when we're seeing women just take over hockey on the men's side and the women's side?
I'm not surprised one bit. It's long overdue, and I am so excited. I love it when everyone just absolutely kills it. Women to have more opportunity in sports, specifically in hockey, long overdue, and really excited how everyone's taking the stage by storm.
You know, I can only smile because back in the day, decades ago, I used to play goal, and to see what's happened, this amazing, spectacular growth of women's hockey, and you being one of the faces of it, it's just wonderful to witness. Can you put into words, Hilary, what you see? I mean, you live in Idaho, but just how in different parts of this country and North America, how the sport has grown, women's hockey.
Women's hockey growth in the United States is truly a dream come true. 10 years ago, we wanted this to be where it is now, and I never would have imagined, having a professional league at this point in time. And the way that it's going to impact grassroots level all the way up, it's just so special, and it's a dream come true.
Hilary, I have to tell you, just a fun little nerd out fact. I've never seen a game from the stands in this arena. Tomorrow will be my first.
Wow.
So I'm very, very excited.
Yes, it's going to be an unbelievable event. So I'm really looking forward to playing. I'm really looking forward to putting on a show for the fans.
And you've got to be motivated after Ohio State beat Wisconsin.
Oh, you had to bring it
a 7-round shootout, Hilary.
Go Badgers. I believe in them.
Yeah, I just want to say another quick thing, Hilary. It's so great being at the morning skate and the beautiful Kraken Community Iceplex, where they practice and they warm up and they do their thing. I saw so many young girls there to see members of your team and Montreal's team, and you guys were taking part in helping them in clinics. I thought that was fabulous, these kind of things.
It truly is, and obviously we signed up for the sport because we absolutely love it, and to be able to have a small impact on someone's life in just a small way, right, just through sport, it's pretty incredible. So to have an opportunity to be here in Seattle and have, youth on the ice and be able to impact them in that way, it's really special.
Well, and it's not just about sport, right? It's taking on challenges, knowing you can do something you didn't try before. It's so awesome to see women becoming more and more within their own power every single day, I think.
Definitely.
All right, Hilary, we so appreciate your time. We're excited about tomorrow's game here at Climate Pledge Arena. Hilary, in the Boston Fleet taking on Montreal. We'll all be watching, and go buy a ticket if you haven't already.
Come on out for this game, people.
There you go. You can meet Alison, too. She'll be in the seats somewhere.
Cheering wildly.
Exactly. Hilary, thanks so much. Good luck.
Love it. Thank you, guys.
You got it.